Welcome to Her Voice. Today we have an amazing ballet dancer. She's an international one because she's been working all over the world, from New Zealand to Germany, and now she's based in UK, although she is Italian. Alessia Lugoboni, ladies and gentlemen. Hi Alessia, how are you
Jessica.
today?
Very good, thanks.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Glad you pronounced my name right.
Yeah, I'm wondering why. Alessia Lugoboni.
Nice one. I'm giving up.
I'm glad you accepted to join us today at Her Voice. So how are you?
Very good, and thanks for having me here. I'm very glad to be here with you, Jess, and let's start.
Let's
get
cool.
this started and have fun. I'm ready for it.
Yeah, great. So, my first question, normally I ask these questions to other female artists who work in the music industry or in the acting industry. Now, I know this question is a little bit tricky for dancers, but I'm going to ask it anyway. You can try to explain to me why is that different from the others, if you feel like it. So do you get compared to only to female dancers?
What it is required from a male ballet dancer to what's required from a female ballet dancer is always quite different. Of course, we're both athletes. As well as artists, we are athletes, and that's why it requires a lot of work. But the way our bodies work are completely different, so I would never be asked to do a partnering work that a male dancer would be required to. So let's say that on this point of view, we're very well happy to be ballerinas as females. You know, we've got our characters, we've got our things that a male dancer could never do, or, you know, of course there's always the gap, and, you know, they're working through things, but again, a male ballet dancer would never be asked to do what a female ballet dancer does, and vice versa. Although, on the contemporary side of it, there can be a work that can join, that can overlap, and that female dancers can easily do as well as male dancers. So that's it really. Depends on what point of view you're looking at it.
Okay, but have you ever been treated differently in the industry because of the fact that you are a female dancer? And I'm not just talking about the proper technical aspect, but in general.
Unfortunately, and it is a bad thing to say, I have to say yes. A ballet dancer or a dancer in general has always been looked at the girl with, you're just a dancer. You're someone that cannot actually think for herself. You're someone that, it looks pretty, you're absolutely beautiful, you can do your work, but just stand where you are because you're a dancer. So on that, unfortunately, and that's something that really always bugged me, and I have been in that situation where I did ask questions. I wanted to know answers about, of course, you know, you do sign a contract, you're always under a contract, but again, I do have a voice, and I do want to know what is going to be with my tour, with my career, with whatever role I'm dancing, whatever thing I'm doing. And the fact that the answer was, you're just a dancer, you've signed the contract, and you do what you've been asked to do, that kind of, I know I've always been the rebellious one, and I know I've always been the one that wanted to make the difference somehow. And probably that is something that really pushed me to do something different and saying, I don't want to be attached to any contracts. I don't want to be attached to anything written down, because I am a person, I am a human being. I do have a voice and I do have a thought. I do want to do things, but not because someone tells me to. Yeah. I can work for you, we can come to an agreement, but I'm not just a dancer, I'm not just a female dancer, and I'm not a ballerina that cannot think for herself. I'm sorry, yeah. I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, that's pretty much clear, I have to say. Very clear.
Well,
but from a different standpoint, do you think that being a female can be helpful sometimes in the industry? Or?
From my point of view, on my side, no. Also because being, being a female ballet dancer, especially on my side, there are so many, and so many dancers, and the industry is so full of it, and so full of girls that want to do this profession, also because the profession has always been seen as the girl profession. Although it's wrong to see it that way, put it that. Actually help to be a female dancer, because you cannot put your foot down. Sometimes you cannot make your voice hear to be heard somewhere out there. You're just another number in the big crowd.
But if you were given unlimited power to change the things, how things work in the industry today, what would you do?
There is a few things in particular that I really would love to change. Not just as a female, but just to be out there, and especially from a dancer point of view. One thing would be working for free and not being valued for the work I do every time, to be seen as, there's so many people that would do it for free anyway, so no, let's put a stop to that and say, I value my work, I value every single step of the way that I've been working my butt off for becoming what I've become, to achieve what I've been achieving. And no, I cannot do it for free. Stop asking me to do work for free, because you can have it for your show reel, or you can be seen as No. If I go around, and unfortunately I can't ask my plumber to give me their business card and say, oh, but I'm gonna show it around. I'm sure you can get more work for that. No, that's one thing I would change, and especially again because I say in my industry, on the other point of view, it's no good to be a female dancer because there's so many girls that want to do this. So no, I want to value the work I do. I want to value it the best I can, because as a professional, I can give you what no one else can give you, and I can guarantee you that I can do my job the best way I can. So I want to be valued for that. The other thing I would love to change, and to be honest, it's something that unfortunately it is with me in part of my career, and of course it has to be there. It's auditioning. Auditioning is another thing that I would kind of cut out from the world. So if you've seen me once, you know what I can do. You know if we've worked together, you know what I can do, what I can offer, what I can bring to the table, how I can work, how much I can work, because I love my job. I love the passion I've got, and I do want to give anything I can to anyone that hires me, anyone that, but why do I have to prove myself constantly? Why do I have to always be out there in first row saying, I can do this, I want to do this? If you've seen me, you like me, give me a job.
Exactly. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
It
Absolutely.
does.
Oh wow, yeah.
It's
There's
like
lots of things to change.
There's so many things to change, and again, one of those things is to be valued. To be valued for the work I do, and it's again, yes, it is a passion. Yes, it is something that comes from the heart. Yes, it is art. Yes. But again, it is my job, and I am a professional. I can do it the best way, someone asked me, because it is in me, it is in my heart, and I want to be out there.
So what if you were given like £1 billion?
Whoa, jackpot.
But there's a but. You have no power at all, control, to choose what kind of work you would do. I mean, obviously it would still be in the industry, but maybe you would have to work for crap companies or do crap musicals or whatever. And so would you accept? Would you still accept?
What's the point of accepting if I cannot be myself?
Exactly.
What's the point of accepting so much money if I cannot express what I do? What's the point of being exactly in the same situation as I'm in now? Because let's be honest, I do my job again because I'm saying I'm not being valued as a dancer, to do it for little money or to do it for more money. What is the point? If I get given lots of money to do what I am, to do what to show up because they love what I do, they love the way I am. Why do I have to change myself for more money? Why do I have to suffer for the rest of my life and not be myself and be unhappy? Something that my mum has always told me is, if you're not happy, change.
Yeah.
But if I don't have the choice of changing, you trap me, you've got me. And I'm one of those people that love to do different things. Again, yes, I am a ballet dancer, but I do love to do different things, explore, go into musical theatre and explore any kind of art that is out there, music.
You do sing, right?
I do sing a little bit, I pretend. I'm really good at pretending and keeping in tune.
You've been doing musical theatre for a long time, so...
Yes, absolutely. I don't consider myself as a singer, but I'm not a good, strong singer. I'm very good at following. I'm very good at following orders and what I need to do. But again, I always appreciate and value any kind of art, music, paintings, dance, anything that is out there that people... Again, as an artist, you're so naked in front of your audience. You've got nothing to hide, and the moment that you put yourself out there is because you believe in what you do. And that's what I value in each artist. Whatever they do, whether it's mad and absolutely insane, or whether it's absolutely fantastic, or if they had a career, or they just do something with it in their life.
Another question that I really like asking is your inspiration, your female inspiration. It doesn't have to be an entertainer or a dancer. Any female?
I've got few, which actually are 3 in particular, which have been in my life in different ways. One is obviously Mum. Mum has been the figure that has always been there for me. She's always believed in me. But she wasn't the, oh my God, darling, I love you. No, yes, of course, is Mum.
An Italian.
But an Italian mum. Obviously, an Italian mum. But also, she's been the one that has been honest with me. She told me what was good, what was bad, if I was being an idiot, if I had absolutely no chances in whatever I was doing. That's what I liked about her, the fact that she was honest. And she said, why do you have to bash your head against the wall when I'm just telling you what to do? Of course. As you do bash, and then at one point of your life you go back and you say, Mom, you were right. And then I started listening to her. After a few times I bashed my head against the wall. And that she's always been there for me, not just because she was my mum. Again, she believed in what I did, and she was never afraid to say anything, whatever she thought about it, and that's what I liked about it. And what she gave me, and that's probably why I'm here and why I'm doing this. Another person, big person in my life that I found in one of my trips, and she became my mum overseas. Hello, Erin. It's Erin, and she's always been my mama overseas. I was there and I met her when I was about 15. And she probably didn't know what this little creature was doing over there in New Zealand, and she kind of, took me under the wing, and she's the one that opened up my eyes to the beauty of the world, and to see all the different culture and things, and there was no religion. That she always looked beyond, people. She didn't stop to what they believed. She didn't stop at what they looked like. Though she didn't stop in front of the skin color. She didn't stop, and that's something that she taught me to appreciate about everything in life. And everyone has got something to give. Everyone has got something to offer. Everyone has got their secret. Everyone has got their little story behind them. And thank you for that. Thanks for making me understand lots of things. I'm getting emotional. One artist that I have to say that got my balls out there, and I hope she's going to listen to this at one point.
She will definitely.
She will.
Whoever she is.
And I tell you, it was her first CD. My very first CD has ever been given to me. I didn't even have a CD player, but I said to my dad, so I need to have a CD player. As I get me a CD player, I've got this, I need to listen to it. Annie Lennox. Annie Lennox was...
but I actually hope she's gonna come and join her voice sooner or later.
Please do. I'd be watching probably that video forever and ever and ever. Also because I have been watching all her videos. But again, she's always been such a strong woman. Again, I got to know her. I got to know her voice first of all when I was about 10. And there was something in her, it was different. She was a strong woman, and I didn't even speak English at that point, but there was something in her, something the way she did come out there, that said that I always wanted to be someone as strong as her. Also because what I liked was well, first of all, her voice and how strong she is. Second of all, I got to wear my first suit because I saw her, and the fact that it was equal. I was equal as a male. I was as strong as a male. I had my balls out there, and that's what something. And another thing that I obviously, by learning English and learning all the lyrics and everything, because it's something as an Italian you don't know, you just follow the words, but then you go and look for what they mean. And what something that she always said was the fact that words are very powerful, and you can get them out of there, and you can listen to words, and somehow they get into your head, and words are powerful. And as a female, as a woman, not as a female, as a woman, there was this song that said, well, now we're coming out of the kitchen. And it's so true. And I did come out of that kitchen. Yes. And I did want to change the world. I wanted to be out there. I wanted to be strong. I wanted to be someone that could make a difference.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm absolutely with you on this, because I love Annie Lennox.
Oh my God.
She's the one of those who have changed my life as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And again, it's not about, I'm going to say it out there, it's not about tits and ass. I'm sorry. It's not about that. It's about what you can do. It's how, it's what you come across as you again, you want to be I want to be a strong woman. You want to put your word out there. You want to say things. You say what you think without being judged. Of course, you're always going to be judged. Whatever you do.
Male are judged.
Male are judged.
Well,
female will be judged. Anyone is. But again, it depends if you care about it or not. So if you want to keep fighting for whatever you're fighting for, whether it's a campaign, whether it's your life, whether it's anything small. Whatever it is, it's how you put it out there, and thanks for teaching me that. From when I was this big. I haven't grown that much, but hey, kept the small statues.
Oh my God, that's funny. Listen, but I was wondering, how's your average day? Do you exercise every day? What do you do normally, like every day?
I'm a lazy dancer, right?
Oh, you're a lazy dancer.
I'm a very lazy dancer.
This reminds me of something, but we'll talk about it.
Yes, exercise every day, but do you want to talk about it?
Yes.
Do you want to talk about it? Cool.
Go ahead.
Lazy dancer. I actually just came out with this new YouTube channel, which has been a lot of thinking, lots of wanting to do. And again, as an artist, as a dancer, I've done a lot of things. I had a long career, which is still going. But again, I wanted to put it out there. I wanted to share. I wanted to share with people anything that I've learned throughout my career up till now. I wanted to help. So I've come up with a series of exercises, chats, anything that can improve your ballet, anything that can improve your dance, anything that even if you're not a dancer.
Yeah, because I was about to ask that.
And you better do them.
I'm not a ballerina.
You're not a ballerina, but you can do them. They're a very simple exercise that you can do and get that nice and toned body. Obviously, if you do it every day, you can do exercises every day. You don't have to be a ballet dancer. You don't have to be a dancer. It's something to help your posture, how to stand, how to do your exercises, how to improve those back. If you've got back pains, if you're working at the desk. Anything that can help you make you happy throughout your life, throughout the everyday life. And again, but even for dancers, for artists, if they want to improve anything, I'm going to be going through lots of tips and tricks of the whole job. And again, I couldn't keep it in anymore. I had to share it. I had to put it out there.
So where can we see that?
Oh, YouTube.
What's
It's called Lazy Dancer Tips.
Okay, that's
Your lazy days exercises, tips and tricks
I like
of the
lazy
job.
part,
It is a very lazy thing. So, but we work hard, work very, very hard, and I allow myself to be lazy every now and then, which is as much time as I can.
We're human beings.
I know, exactly. Human blobby beans.
Yeah.
And of course, I've got my fat cats coming around and having a bit of fun and joining. So yeah, my blobs.
Okay, so it's a YouTube channel.
Yeah, it's a YouTube channel, and we've got a website as well. It's lazydancetips.com. So have fun. Yay.
Can you show us one of the exercises?
One is this.
Okay.
And ta da da ta da da ta da da.
Okay, I'll do it while I'm
You
walking.
better.
Like da da da.
Da da da. As long as you've got a little sing along going on
Of
as well.
course, yeah.
It better be.
Absolutely.
Better be.
Thanks very much, Alessia. for
Thank you
being
very
here.
much,
It was
Jess.
great to have this conversation. Thank
Sorry,
you
I'm a
very
bit
much.
mad. I
That's
know.
all right. Oh well, I'm not that normal either.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.